Hello everybody and welcome back to another Tech Squash. Unfortunately, Ratchet has yet to get his production facilities up and running, so you're stuck with me, Tango Sierra 01 Chef, for this particular video. Now, many of the guys are going to AI 500 and we're going to have about 5 cameras running. And they've all asked for a video on how to set up the Mobius Cam, and this was also quite a popular one on the responses to our first Tech Squash YouTube video. So let's have a look. Now what I've found is running the same camera on everybody makes life a bit easier, and we get these from minidvcameras.co.uk. We found them to be an exceptionally reliable source, good quality and a really good warranty as well. Now on this website you will find all the different dash cam style cameras, but the Mobius works really well with the airsoft game. Now to set up your Mobius, you're going to need the Mobius software. This comes from mytempfiles.info/Mobius. I don't know why Mobius don't have a dedicated website, but if you just download the file that's labelled latest release msetup.zip, and I like to put this onto the desktop. You open it up and then hit the exe file. Windows doesn't like it very much, so you have to hit more info and run anyway. Make sure your Mobius camera is plugged in and turned on. Then select it from the list. And we're going to go through some of the settings that we use. This is not an exhaustive list. It's just what we use, and you can change it to suit your playstyle. Now we use the wide angle lens C at 60 Hz with the recording indicator turned on, the charging through the data port enabled, and in FAT32 file system. It's important to have the charging port turned on, otherwise you cannot use a backup battery. We use video mode 1 as our power on default. We have a fast power on delay, and we set the power off standby to off and the record on power on. In the miscellaneous settings we set the motion detection to off and our video out settings to NTSC and 16:9, as well as the MJPG for webcam mode and the rotating webcam 180 degrees to no. Now you can set the file name to anything you like, it just sets the first 4 characters. Now on the camera it has 3 modes, yellow, blue and red. I often set both yellow and blue as exactly the same, so with the MOV file type, audio recording on, timestamp off, the rotation 180 degrees to yes and the loop recording off, as well as the data rate to standard and the maximum video clip length. We like a wide dynamic range, a wide field of view, and 19 by 20 by 1080 video resolution. 30 frames a second is my preferred recording speed, but it can do 60 frames a second if you want it to. And we turn off the time-lapse video. I have experimented with this, but it doesn't work very well. As I said, mode 2 or the blue mode I set exactly the same, so if anybody accidentally presses the mode button on the Mobius, it will continue to record in exactly the same way. The advanced image settings tab, I changed nothing other than setting the white balance to auto. In airsoft you're going to be going through dark areas, perhaps in woods or in buildings, to bright light areas. Then you hit set parameters. That will load all of those parameters onto the Mobius cam. Hit OK and you are ready to go. Hope this has been helpful. If it has, please let us know in the comments section what else you would like to see. And coming in the new year will be Ratchet with his in-depth knowledge on everything airsoft gun related. So we'll see you on the next one.